Hello, welcome to the unboxing of my new Z 14-24mm S lens. I've waited a year for this lens to be added to my kit. For my Z5 kit, I am now covered for most focal lengths from my 14mm to 400mm in two lenses. Of course, the other lens is my Z 24-400mm super zoom lens. It is a remake and a remodel of the venerable and incredibly popular Nikon AFS 14-24mm f2.8 GED for the F-mount DSLR cameras debuted in 2007. This lens is a bit shorter and lighter than the F-mount lens. In fact, it is the lightest super wide in this range. Also, it is an S lens, which means Nikon has put their super integrated coating on the optical elements, setting these lenses apart as their top-of-the-line group. You can read many reviews of this lens for all the pixel peeping and comparisons that will give you a complete rundown of everything about this lens, including how it stands up to the competition. I suggest reading DP Review and the Nikon website for any more technical information you need. They include two different hoods. This one is for just running around. This one is also so you can put a screw-on filter for it. And then there's a cover once you do that. This is the lens itself. Look at that piece of beauty. It has a zoom ring, it has a focusing ring, it tells you all the information. It also has a switch. You can go from an autofocus to a manual focus as well. This lens is going to be fantastic for things for like cityscapes, architecture, astrophotography, and landscapes. I can't wait to get started. We need to get going because it's starting to rain. We're getting some flooding around here and things like that, so we'll need to be careful about that. But nice thing about this lens is it is weatherproof. It's weather sealed, I should say. It's not waterproof, but it is weather sealed, so it will be just fine in weather like this. We're here at Horsfall Beach, which is cherished for its natural beauty. But sadly, this beauty hasn't been spared from the impacts of severe weather, human activities, and natural disasters. Let's head out to document the flooding and see what this lens can do. Horsfall Beach and Campgrounds is located on the central Oregon coast about 2 miles north of the town of North Bend. There are currently 34 campsites. The campground sits on a beach within the Oregon Dunes National Recreation Area. Open sand dunes and extensive forests are nearby, as well as Horsfall Lake, Spirit Lake, Bluebell Lake, and several ponds. The campgrounds are a home base for recreational off-roading on the sand dunes. Visitors can also enjoy the outstanding views of the Pacific Ocean from the viewing platform accessed by the boardwalk. Of course, the beach is a great place for swimming, sunbathing, and beachcombing. Other non-motorized activities include several trails for hiking and horseback riding. Storms and heavy rains led to flooding in and around several towns on the central Oregon coast just after New Year's. There have been landslides, road damage, and uprooted trees in some areas. My new wide-angle lens arrived just in time to document some of the flooding at Horsfall Beach and Campgrounds. I was glad to use this lens making the photos documenting the flooding. I thoroughly enjoyed using this lens. It was worth the extra cost for the Nikon S line.